Hello, salutations everyone. It's good to see you here on All Things Chadwick. I'm so sorry, but I have been really busy lately and I have not made many videos, and I've had a few opportunities to make videos, but I've just been preoccupied with other things that were going on, so I did not. But anyway, here we are. It's late. It's like almost 11 o'clock at night. And a little bit earlier, I did make a video of my new grandfather clock. I have had several people ask, did you get the clock? Or did we see a clock in a video? Or you got the clock? So I thought I'd show you a real quick up close little video of my grandfather clock, which I've always wanted one, and I've wanted a nice one, so I did get a Howard Miller, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. I know this shot is a little bit symmetrical with these sconces over the wall or these shelves and things, so I wish I had like set the camera a little bit off center, but anyway, here I am in my big Liberace tufted bed. But yes, it's been really busy. We had a big wedding this weekend. I officiated over my niece's wedding, which was about an hour and a half away in another city. And so we had a big wedding rehearsal on Friday night and a dinner, and then the wedding on Saturday and dinner that night. And yesterday was All Saints Day for many Catholic and Protestant churches, so that was a big deal too, and that was really nice and super. I work with some excellent musicians, and the minister is one of my very, very good friends, he and his wife and family. And tomorrow is election day, so please go out and vote, especially if you vote like I do. And many of you will know exactly what I mean when you hear me say that. Anyway, and if you are part of our Election Day luncheon at First Presbyterian, don't forget tomorrow's the big day. So I have about 15, well, my family included, friends who are coming to join us for lunch tomorrow. So that'll be fun. And let's see, what else is going on? I've had so many opportunities lately several opportunities lately to make great cooking videos, but then time gets away and I think, oh, I'm already in the middle of it and I didn't start it. Like tonight, I like to make like a macaroni and cheese like casserole that has sausage, and it uses evaporated milk and several different kinds of cheeses. And so I made that tonight for dinner, and then about halfway into it, I was like, oh, I need to video this. And I'm sorry I didn't. I've just been preoccupied with, we have another show starting at the theater soon, so getting all that ready. And tomorrow they're coming to measure for new countertops and things in the kitchen. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, our darling little Gabrielle, he's had a week or so of not feeling well, so I'm taking him to the vet tomorrow. So please, if pets are a thing for you and you have a heart for animals and pets, you know, think about our darling little Gabrielle and send good thoughts, set aside a space for him and send good vibes, or pray for him, or whatever you do, or just wish us good things as we go to the vet tomorrow with him. So anyway, Thanksgiving's coming up, so I am going to be making some recipes. I know in the last couple of videos I've said I'm going to be cooking again. I have done a little more weaving, but not really. I've not finished anything, just kind of started, and some things are sitting on the loom. Halloween season is over, even though we still love our spooky movies and vintage music. But we're getting in the holiday spirit, and we did decorate the theater, part of the theater, for Christmas today. So I put up my first Christmas tree with some darling volunteers and staff members. So that was a lot of fun. And so on to the clock. I kind of, I saw the clock at a local, I guess you would just call it a consignment shop, a nice furniture consignment shop. It's kind of like estate sale pieces. I saw it a couple of weeks ago. Hadn't really thought of a clock in probably a few years, and I thought they had 3 grandfather clocks. One was a Steinway clock company. Another was a name I had never heard, kind of an off-brand, and then the third was a Howard Miller. And for those of you that saw that video, I took you kind of through a little tour of that shop that day. And I thought, well, now if it's meant for me to have it, then maybe it'll still be there in a few days. So I went back a few days later, and it was still there. And I was still kind of second guessing myself, and I did a little video about, big purchases. And then the weekend went by, and they're closed on Mondays, and Tuesday rolled around, and I thought, if it's still in there, it's mine. So I went in last Tuesday, a week ago tomorrow, and it was still there. And I thought, how am I going to get it home? So they said, well, we have a friend that does some moving. So I called a friend, and he's a teacher at a local school here. And he sent a couple of his guys who do professional moving, and they had a very minimal charge and brought it by, and that was the middle of last week. And I love it. So here are a couple of shots of the grandfather clock. It's from 1983, so 93, 2003, it's 35 or 40 years old. So almost 40 years old. So anyway, I think that's all. I just wanted to do a short little video, and I will be doing some other fun stuff soon. And those of you who also have YouTube channels that I subscribe to, thank you so much. I love watching your YouTube channels. I love watching, I have a YouTube friend, I've never actually met him, but we do converse a little bit, who just ran the New York City Marathon. It was so exciting, so I love watching his vlogs. And, I could name 15 or 20 other people that I love watching. So, thank you all for your content, and I love it so much. And here's the clock. Good night. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Now, some of you want to watch me try to jump out of this bed and turn this thing off.